Jaguar versus Caiman. The strategic underwater combat tactics of South American jungles. Where land meets water. Dawn arrives slowly in the flooded forests of South America. Mist rises above still water. Sunlight filters through towering saber trees and tangled vines. In these wetlands, rivers do not divide worlds. They merge them. Land predators walk beside aquatic hunters. Every shoreline becomes a boundary where opportunity and danger meet. And among the most remarkable encounters ever documented here is the interaction between two extraordinary animals. The jaguar, the largest cat in the Americas, and the Jaguar caiman, one of the dominant reptiles of South American waterways. This is not a story of rivalry driven by aggression. It is a story of strategy. The Pantanal, nature's living arena. The world's largest tropical wetland, the Pantanal, stretches across Brazil, Bolivia, and Paraguay. During seasonal floods, vast plains transform into shallow lakes connected by winding rivers. Fish populations explode. Birds migrate in enormous numbers. Capybara graze along muddy banks. And where prey gathers, predators follow. Unlike dense Amazon rainforest regions where visibility is limited, the Pantanal offers open shorelines. This makes it one of the best places scientists and filmmakers have documented jaguar behavior in detail. Research teams and conservation photographers have recorded jaguars hunting aquatic prey with remarkable consistency. Among that prey, caimans. These encounters are not constant battles. They are calculated hunting events shaped by timing and environmental advantage. The jaguar, built for power, not speed alone. Unlike cheetahs built for sprinting or lions designed for group hunting, jaguars evolved differently. Shorter limbs and dense muscles give them extraordinary strength relative to size. Adult males can exceed 100 kilograms, with jaws capable of generating one of the strongest bite forces among big cats. Researchers have observed jaguars piercing turtle shells, a rare ability among felines. But strength alone does not explain their success near water. Jaguars are confident swimmers. They cross rivers easily, hunt fish, and patrol flooded forests where other cats hesitate. This ability allows them to approach aquatic prey from angles rarely expected. Patience becomes their greatest tool. They may watch a shoreline for long periods, studying movement patterns before committing to action. Energy conservation matters. In humid environments where temperatures climb quickly, unnecessary effort wastes valuable resources. A successful hunt must be precise. The caiman, master of the waterline. Caimans are not passive prey. The Jaguar caiman, common throughout the Pantanal, can reach lengths exceeding 2 meters. Its armored skin protects against bites and scratches. Eyes and nostrils sit high on the head, allowing the animal to remain nearly invisible while watching above water. Most of the body stays hidden. Stillness defines survival. Caimans rely on ambush tactics similar to crocodiles. Fish, birds, and mammals approaching water risk sudden capture. But on land, their mobility decreases. Muscular tails provide bursts of speed, yet prolonged pursuit is difficult compared to mammalian predators. This difference between water advantage and land vulnerability creates a narrow window, one that jaguars have learned to exploit. A meeting of opposites. At first glance, the matchup seems unlikely. A mammal confronting a reptile designed for aquatic ambush. But ecological overlap makes encounters inevitable. Both species hunt along shorelines. Both rely on surprise. And both avoid unnecessary risk. Wildlife researchers note that jaguars do not recklessly attack large caimans. They select smaller individuals or moments when positioning favors them. Observation precedes action. The cat studies wind direction, water depth, and escape routes. The caiman watches for movement from the water's edge. Two ambush specialists, sharing the same boundary. Strategy before strength. Many predators rely on speed or endurance. The jaguar relies on anatomy. Unlike other big cats that suffocate prey with throat bites, jaguars often aim for the skull. Their bite force allows them to target vulnerable points behind bone plates. This adaptation becomes especially important when hunting reptiles protected by armor. The goal is efficiency, minimizing struggle and risk of injury. Because in flooded forests, injury can mean starvation. There are no guarantees. Every hunt carries danger. The jungle watches. As evening approaches, shadows stretch across the water. Bird calls fade. Insects grow louder. A caiman floats motionless near reeds. On the bank, hidden beneath foliage, spotted fur blends into darkness. Neither animal understands reputation. Neither seeks conflict. They respond only to hunger and survival. The anatomy and sensory advantages that allow both predator and prey to operate in environments where visibility disappears beneath the waterline.
Weapons of evolution: anatomy, senses, and strategy. In the flooded forests of South America, survival rarely depends on speed alone. Visibility changes by the minute. Water levels rise and fall with seasonal rains. Muddy banks collapse without warning. Beneath the surface, currents distort sound and scent. To thrive here requires specialization. The confrontation between the jaguar and the Jaguar caiman is not decided by aggression. It is shaped by anatomy. Every muscle fiber, every sensory adaptation, every hunting decision reflects millions of years of evolution. Two predators, two entirely different solutions to the same problem: how to survive where land and water constantly overlap. The jaguar, strength engineered for precision. Unlike long-legged pursuit hunters, jaguars evolved compact power. Their shoulders are broad, their forelimbs thick with muscle. This allows explosive bursts of movement across short distances, ideal for ambush hunting. Scientific studies comparing big cat skulls show that jaguars possess one of the strongest bite forces relative to body size among felines. While lions and tigers often rely on suffocation techniques, jaguars frequently target the skull or neck of prey animals. This method reduces prolonged struggle. Efficiency matters. In wetlands, struggling prey can escape into water or attract other predators. The jaguar's bite must end the hunt quickly. Even its paws reveal adaptation. Wide pads distribute weight across muddy ground, allowing quieter movement along unstable riverbanks. Where other predators might sink or slip, the jaguar advances silently. Swimming ability provides another advantage. Researchers have documented jaguars crossing rivers with ease, sometimes carrying prey heavier than expected for a cat. Water is not a barrier, it is part of their territory. Seeing without being seen. Camouflage plays a critical role. The jaguar's rosette-patterned coat breaks up its outline under shifting jungle light. Sunlight filtering through leaves creates moving shadows that hide motion. Prey animals often fail to detect the cat until it is already within striking distance. Equally important is patience. Camera trap studies show jaguars waiting long periods beside water crossings used by prey animals. Observation replaces pursuit. The cat listens, watches, waits. Energy conservation is essential in humid ecosystems where overheating becomes a risk. A single well-timed movement often determines success. The caiman, armor and ambush. The caiman represents an entirely different evolutionary philosophy. Instead of stealth on land, it dominates through invisibility in water. Its body lies low, nearly flat against the surface. Only eyes and nostrils remain exposed. Specialized sensory organs allow caimans to detect vibration through water, ripples created by approaching animals. Movement becomes information. Armored osteoderms beneath the skin provide protection against bites and scratches. These bony plates act as natural defense against predators. But armor comes with trade-offs. Mobility on land is limited compared to mammals. The caiman's strength lies in sudden acceleration from water rather than sustained pursuit. When submerged, it becomes nearly impossible to detect. For animals drinking at riverbanks, danger often arrives without warning. Underwater awareness. Water changes perception. Sound travels differently. Vision becomes distorted. For mammals unfamiliar with aquatic hunting, this environment reduces control. But jaguars adopt surprisingly well. Field observations show jaguars entering shallow water deliberately when hunting caiman or fish. They rely on tactile awareness through whiskers and paw sensitivity to detect movement. Meanwhile, the caiman depends on vibration and pressure changes, two sensory systems operating simultaneously, one scanning from above, one listening from below. The outcome depends on positioning. If the caiman remains submerged in deeper water, advantage shifts toward the reptile. Near shorelines where footing improves, the jaguar gains leverage. Risk calculation. Neither animal seeks a necessary confrontation. Adult caimans can injure predators severely. A bite from powerful jaws may cause deep wounds capable of infection. Likewise, a jaguar's skull-targeting bite presents danger even for armored reptiles. Wildlife biologists emphasize that predators avoid injury whenever possible. Injury reduces hunting ability. Reduced hunting means starvation. Most encounters end in avoidance. The successful hunt occurs only when conditions align perfectly: timing, angle, distance, opportunity. Strategy before action. As darkness settles over the Pantanal, movement slows. Insects dominate the air. Moonlight reflects across quiet water. A caiman floats near the reeds, conserving energy. On the bank, hidden by shadows, a jaguar watches. Both animals rely on patience. Both trust evolution. In the next chapter, we examine documented hunting behavior, how jaguars approach caiman encounters step by step, and why strategy often matters more than strength.